This is kind of a part 2 for the very first video I made. All of the resource packs and mods that I was anticipating for eventually came out, allowing me to finally reach my hopefully endgame of making Minecraft look better. We'll start off with the most important mods that you need first. Listen carefully now. Sodium, sodium extras, sodium shadowy path blocks, recessed sodium options, lithium, Nvidium if you have Nvidia, Bobby, CIT resume, entity texture and model features, fabric sky boxes and fabric sky boxes interrupt, smooth skies, step up, iris, better combat, entity culling, dynamic FPS, C2ME, portal interaction, and krypton. Then to add some uber cool particles and effects, wakes, visuality, presence footsteps, ambient environment, blur plus, cool rain, do a barrel roll and rolling in the deep. This one's a bit finicky though, the rolling in the deep one. Dynamic surroundings, eating animations, euphonium, explosive enhancement, foul play, hold my items, illager blabber, immersive thunder, immersive UI, item physics light, lamp dynamic lights, boss music mod, sounds, sound physics remastered, ambient sounds, serious player animations, shoulder surfing reloaded, a good place, pandas falling trees, camera overhaul, particle tweaks, then enable them all in the particle tweaks mod menu. Fog, then turn on prioritize fog colors and disable when iris is active. Biome particle weather, then turn off rain trail particles, rain splash particles, rain water ripples, and vanilla rain rendering since there's way too much rain particle effects already. We just want that wind and snow particles. In particle rain, turn off shrubs, enable rain smoke if not already. And of course, don't forget the libraries. Good luck with that. I'm not helping you with that, that's too complicated. Then let's tackle better clouds. For generation, fuzziness to 56%, opacity to 7%, opacity exponent to 52%, day brightness 123%, night brightness 123%, then world curvature to 4096. Then go to video settings, brightness 0. In performance, turn off fog occlusion, go to particles and turn off tumbleweed. Then go to details and turn up sun and moon. To extras, put cloud height to 70 to 100 depending on where it would look better, you know, where the fog would place way better in the terrain or water or the ocean. And cloud distance to 300%. Finally, moving on to resource packs. Download visual effects, turn up biome fog and color map, and get bamboozled because you still need to download the important and recommended mods that is listed in the mod page of visual effects. I'm sorry, but you have to do it. Once you've done that, download Fire Rekindled, Colourful Fire plus Magma, Overgrown Flowery GUI, Extra Flowery GUI, Serified Font, Immersive Surfaces, Illogically Looping Lanterns, Recreated Doors, Flowery Ladders, Custom 3D Minecart by Hacks, Torches Reimagined, Better Glint Jade, Armor Display, Mandalorian Armor, Ikuyuk's Hats, Cute Hats Pack by Heben. Fresh Animations 1.9.2. Mobs Refresh or Fresh Mob Overhaul. They won't work with each other, and it's rather complicated to get into it right now to tell you how to edit them because they're entities, they handle entities. But if I were you, I'd just go with Mobs Refresh. Anyways, download Drody's Illagers, Fresh Animations, Free History of Raxiors, which is in their Discord, Canoe Boats, Cats Music Everywhere, Serious Animated, Barebones Skybox, Ashen 16 times, Ashen Eating Animation Support, Ashen Mod Compatibility, and that's about the resource packs done that you don't need to edit. Oh, and Product Panorama, that's just a custom one I did where I just use a wallpaper from the internet I found. I have zero clue what the name of that wallpaper is or where it came from. You can just Google reverse search it if you want to. Stay with me now. It's time for the resource packs that you need to edit. To make editing these resource packs easier, make a folder, then put these resource pack zip files inside those and unzip them, and delete the zip after. Alright, so for Barebones, basically we have the Barebones Sky, yeah? This one, we're just gonna take out the water here. So we're gonna go to Assets, Minecraft, Textures, Block, Water here, water. So just keep these. So select all, water flow, PNG meta, water. That's then delete all of those. This might take a while. Alright, and then just delete the rest of these. Yep, just delete those. We don't need those. We just want the water. Is there water here? Okay, we're also deleting that because I actually have no idea what I'm doing. But we just want the water. And delete this one too. That's not really needed. And this, these two as well. It might cause conflict or something. And that's basically it for Barebones water. Alright, so moving on now to Floppy Grass Block. And basically, this one is the one I edited, and this one is not edited. This one is where you download it. And basically, what I did here is just fix Floppy Grass Block because there's actually an error here. And so if you go here, block, there's dirt here. That's the normal dirt. 95432. Okay, yeah. And that's about it. And basically, when you go in-game and you put on Floppy Grass Block Resource Pack on, the dirt doesn't show up for some reason. I have no idea why, but here's what I did basically. So going on to Minecraft textures, I just put on dirt 2 to 9, and basically they're all the same thing. They're just all the same thing for the different block states. And because if you look here, there's a grass block, right? It's just, I actually have no idea what this means, but all I did was just put texture. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I just put on dirt 2 to 9, and they're all the same dirt texture from Alacrity. But what you can do is just use the grass texture, like oh, they're all white. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is go to Alacrity. Apparently they all use what do you call this? They all use a color map, and since I have no idea how to do that, I have no idea how to do. Oh, that's Alacrity. No, I meant Ashen. I meant ashen, gang. I meant ashen. Where's ashen? Here we go. Whoa. No. No, WinRAR. I will not pay. I will not pay for this. We're just gonna go to Ashen and get the dirt texture here. If I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Dirt. Where is dirt? Oh, there we go. Dirt. So just take this dirt texture and put this over here. Just drag it here, but since I already have dirt, I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, and just copy that up to 9 times. And then do the same thing for here, but delete the first dirt for some reason. And that's how I fix floppy grass block, and that's all we basically need to do for that one. Alright, so we're now moving on to Conquest for our final resource pack that we're going to edit. And as you can notice from my voice, it's actually been the very next day or the day after that. And the reason why is because Conquest was a bit complicated to edit, so, or at least discuss. And so I had to really plan this one. And because I had class, I didn't really have time to properly discuss this on the very same day as I was recording the previous mentioned resource packs. But alright, let's move on to Conquest now. We have the original one here, just a copy, hold on. And then we have the edited one I have. I also suggest to extract the zip files into a folder so you can edit them in-game as well. And then you can just refresh it by pressing F3 plus T in-game, so you don't have to constantly pull out the resource packs from the main menu option. Anyways, let's go ahead to assets here, Minecraft, and from here I just deleted the rest of these, so just keep block states, models, optifine, and textures. We're gonna go ahead to block states since it's the first one, and just keep these ones since these are all related to foliage, and you can delete the rest. Make sure to delete this one as well. This may affect, wait, did I? Yeah, no, I deleted this one as well, so this might affect the foliage textures as well. Then moving on, then we're going to move on to models, block, deleted item because we don't need that. Oh boy, that's a lot to keep. But basically the main gist is to just keep the foliage. And if you're struggling to properly sort out, to properly delete the ones that you don't need, it's the ones that you're just gonna delete are blocks, any textures, any, what do you call this, any item that has a suffix of block, stair, slab, fence, concrete, carpet, terracotta, glass, copper, shulker, nylon, and stem, because nylon and stem are actually blocks They're the wood counterpart of Crimson and Warp, so we also don't need those. And stem. Nilium is actually grass, I think. Anyways, log and brick, soul, skulk, door, and then from there on you can delete any leftover textures. Make sure to delete bed, lecterns, candle. I forgot candle. Just gonna put this in. Make sure to also delete candles. Once you've done that, we're gonna move on to the next category. Optifine. Alright. So in here I just kept these ones. We don't need CEI. We don't need mob. Font. We don't need that. We don't need CEM or animations or stuff. We don't need any of those because those are all relating to entity texture and models. And we don't want to keep those because for me, I don't really like the look of Conquest mobs. Maybe for you, but if you're gonna use 32 times texture packs for entity textures, might as well as go all the way, right? I don't reckon you can mix entity textures with 32 times. I don't reckon you can mix 32 times entity textures with 16 times blocks. I don't think it works that well. It's really out of place, so for entity textures, I usually just stick with a 16 times resolution. Anyways, let's go with color map. For this one, I actually have no idea what I kept. Let's go to color map again. Oh yeah, I think I deleted underwater here. Underwater properties. Oh no, I deleted water. Water is what I deleted because the water texture is way too dark for my liking, and the cold ocean, the warm ocean just became swampy. So I don't really want that, but yeah, if you can modify it so that it won't change warm ocean or cold ocean to look like swamp, if you can revert that to normal, then I actually suggest using this once. Anyways, for connected textures, I just kept this one. It's a good thing they're already in the folder. Then we're gonna go here. And in here, I just deleted wool. Yeah, there's no more wool here. Clay, that's gotta go. Cake. Snow. Yeah, I deleted snow and slime. Basically, all of the items here that are blocks, I deleted. So, Soul Sand I also deleted, yeah. Yeah, it's just the blocks that I deleted here. Let's move on to overlays. Oh man, there's so many textures. Alright, so I just kept these ones, actually. Just these. I'm not sure if I deleted any of the PNG files here. Let's move on with that one. For light map, I don't think I changed anything really. Yeah, it's just the same. I didn't really alter that one. Then let's go to sky. And for this one I deleted darken. Let's see here. Yeah, darken makes the skybox way darker. It makes it incompatible with any sort of fog mod because the darkened skybox doesn't fit with the really uh light shadow effect of the fog, the light fog effect. It's way too bright and it just doesn't match. Moving on to textures. Oh boy, I'm ready for this one. So for textures, we're just gonna go ahead and delete the rest of those. Just gonna keep blocks and alt. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what alt means. Like double grass plant. Not sure what that's for, but I just kept it because it might ruin something, and I just didn't want to do that. It didn't really change anything from what I can see. I'm not really sure what it does actually. But let's move on to blocks. And for here, there's a lot. There's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack. Delete these two already. We don't need those. Then, just like what I said earlier, we can just go ahead and go to the search bar. So make sure to already extract this zip file actually. Then we're gonna go ahead to this. We're just gonna go ahead and search for the ones we don't need. So let's say block. You can just type block. Oh, I forgot to delete this one. I'm just gonna delete that one as well. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna search for the terms. You're just gonna search for the term upstairs, slabs, pens, concrete, carpet, terracotta, glass, copper, etc., etc. Since we don't need block textures as it doesn't fit with the overall art style that we're going for, the overall look of Minecraft. Make sure to also delete textures like beds, lecterns, lanterns, the ones that has custom names that doesn't really have a suffix like block or stair in them. Make sure to delete those and just keep any foliage. And once you've done that, I think we're just about done. I think that's it. I'm not sure what realms is, but it doesn't affect our resource pack, so we're just gonna keep that. And aside from that, I think that's about everything that you're gonna do. I think that's about every resource pack that needs to be modified. I think this is the last one that we need to do. Just make sure to do a bit of exploring around your world so that you wouldn't randomly see an error texture once you've actually started playing in your world already. After you've made sure that they work, we can now move on to proper resource pack arrangement. Basically, visual effects is top and Conquest is second and Alacrity is third. Ashen and all of its add-ons must be at second to last, with built-in textures being the very last ones. Then go ahead and just copy this arrangement. And I think that's about everything. If you've stuck around and actually did everything, thanks for listening and sticking by, and I hope you come next time again. And maybe I'll teach you a little something that'll make your game just a little better. If you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe for more sculpt tutorials like this one, and I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.